Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to the channel. Hey, today I wanted to talk about why you should buy a Toyota Tundra over an SUV. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there that kind of get torn between each, right? Trying to decide whether they should get a truck or maybe just an SUV as the family hauler. Well, I'm here to tell you the clear-cut choice is the Toyota Tundra. Now, why I would say that: value, reliability, and versatility. Those are the three biggest reasons why I would go with the Tundra. Now, why would I pick a Tundra over an SUV? Well, first of all, let's talk about room. You know, if you're a family of four and you're going to use the truck as the family hauler, maybe to take trips across country or go to the parents on Thanksgiving and Christmas, whatever it might be, the Tundra's the way to go. Matter of fact, I think you'll find that if you have a car that you jam everybody into and a Toyota Tundra sitting right there beside it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to choose that Tundra. Why? Let's take a look at the inside here. Now, this is the double cab. The Crew Max is even bigger. I've had one. We drove it from Ohio to Texas and back. And I got to tell you, it was awesome. But look at the room in here. Again, this is even a double cab. Now, the front's going to be pretty much the same. We'll get to the back here in just a minute. But let's go ahead and hop up in here. I'll show you guys my perspective sitting in here. Now, you can see there is tons of room, right? If I had somebody here beside me, I can't even reach the other side of the truck. Now, the other thing that I like about this, and this is particularly compared to SUVs, is the giant center console area here. I mean, when we drive down the road, everybody's got their arm on that center console, right? And there's nothing worse than driving down the road and not having enough room. Sometimes you have little wars over that center console. You ever done that? You've got your spouse or your buddy or whatever sitting over there beside you, and you're fighting over who's going to get to put your arm on that center console and where you want to put it, because it's too small. I mean, who wants to drive down the road with your arm on top of your buddies? Nobody I know. That is a definite benefit here. Now, as far as the back goes, again, this is the double cab. You can see there's tons of room back there. Again, the Crew Max is even bigger. It's cavernous inside. Nothing like putting the kids back there, or the dog or whatever, taking off on that trip and not having to listen to anybody bicker or have problems or anything like that, because there's plenty of room. You don't even have to touch each other back there. It's like you're riding in a minivan, a whole nother vehicle. Now let's talk about the dirty stuff, right? I mean, I don't know how many times I've been at Lowe's or somewhere and seen somebody with an SUV picking up a load of something. Mulch, stones, dirt, whatever it is. They've got one of those little push carts, you know, with about 50 bags, let's say about 20, 25 bags of mulch on it. They got the back door, whatever, hatch of their SUV open. They're going to fit all that stuff back there. Now, the other thing I see, they're throwing plastic or maybe towels and stuff all over the place because they're trying to protect their nice upscale interior. Their carpet, their plastics, trying to keep the juice from those mulch bags from getting all over the place. Nothing's worse than that. You know what mulch smells like, right? It's like you're hauling a load of manure or something. And if that juice gets all over your carpet or the inside of your SUV, it's going to be there for a while. You don't have to worry about that with a Tundra. You've got this nice giant bed. I mean, you can fit, I think the most I ever had in my other Tundra was about 60 bags of mulch, something like that. It can handle it. Fits in there easily, and if it does happen to be wet or leaks or a bag breaks or something like that, you just hose out or sweep out the bed when you're done. You don't have to worry about it, and you're not going to have that stanky smell inside like you would with mulch. I know you know what I'm talking about. There are things, of course, you can't even haul. If you get something that's too big, you know, like that big screen TV that you picked up on Black Friday, how'd you get that home? Did you strap it to the top of your SUV? Because no way does it fit inside. You don't have to do that when you're driving a Toyota Tundra. Plenty of room in the back. nice good sized bed, and you don't have to worry about dirtying or scratching up the inside of your SUV. All right, next up, let's talk about power. Now, I know there are some SUVs out there that you can get that come with upgraded packages, sport packages and things like that, but you can't beat the power of the Toyota Tundra. Straight out of the box, straight from the factory. You know, I mentioned I had a Crew Max before with the 5.7 liter V8 I-Force motor. It's an awesome motor for the truck. Now I actually have the 4.6 V8 because I wanted to try that out before they discontinued it, which they've done. But it's awesome as well. If you're in the used market, you're looking at a Tundra with the 4.6 liter, shouldn't stop you, shouldn't hold you back. The only way I would probably suggest the 5.7, one, if you just gotta have that extra, and two, if you're gonna be hauling heavy stuff. But the Tundra has plenty of power. Like I said, comes that way from the factory. Nothing really that you have to do to it. Take a look under here. Like I say, I have the 4.6 liter V8 now. Really kind of a collector's item, I guess, since you can't buy them anymore. But it is awesome. Probably gonna outpace almost every SUV you can get out there. And if you're into power from the pedal, you gotta have a Tundra. You can't beat it. Of course, you're gonna have a little bit of a trade-off. You're gonna watch that fuel gauge kind of do this a little bit, but hey, it's worth it. Now let's talk about appearance, right? I mean, you've got a nice modded, conservatively modded Toyota Tundra sitting beside an SUV. Which looks better? I mean, aesthetically, I'm gonna choose the truck, the Tundra, every time. You know, there's not a lot you can do with an SUV, really. I mean, you can get a decent looking color. You might be able to put aftermarket wheels and tires on it, but that's about it. I mean, are you gonna lift it? Probably not. Are you gonna put a hopped up exhaust on it? I doubt it. Nothing beats the look of the Tundra. I mean, any truck really as compared to the SUV, but the Tundra in particular. It's an awesome looking truck, and I would put it against any SUV any day. Take a look at it. Just looks awesome. Why would you choose the looks of an SUV over the Toyota Tundra? All right, the last point here is versatility. Now this should tip the scale, even if all of the other things don't matter to you, right? I mean, if you're getting an SUV, you're probably getting one so that you have more room on the inside to be able to haul people, right? I mean, I think that's why most people get SUVs. But as I mentioned earlier, today's pickup truck, particularly the Tundra, satisfies all of those needs. You can haul everybody inside the truck and still have the ability to haul stuff in the back if you want, you know, dirty stuff, big stuff, whatever. Or take cross-country trips and still be comfortable. You don't have to settle or opt for an SUV when a Toyota Tundra is really what you need. At least in my opinion. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here, talk about those things a little bit. Leave a comment down below. Are you on the fence? Are you trying to decide whether you should pick up an SUV or go full in and get a Toyota Tundra? As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.